Hello, this is wmpyr. Today's video is a requested video, and we're going to be working with single stick, and I'm just going to be trying to help you guys out and try to throw in some details that might be new. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is we're going to do a simple X pattern. So you're going to be making an X, 1 and 2. So just go over and over, 1, 2, 1 and 2. As you do this, I want you guys to really focus on being able to see the line that you're making. So as you're making this diagonal downward slash right here, you should be able to see the line that you're creating, 1 and 2. You're making an X, you're drawing an X in the air, and you should be able to see it. Once we get familiar with this, motion 1 and motion 2, motion 1 and motion 2, you can see that when you finish motion 1, it puts you in position to do motion 2. Same with motion 2. When you finish it and you continue the motion all the way, it takes you back ready to do number 1. Takes you back to do number 2. See, so the motion is connected, 1, 2, 1, 2. So as it takes you back to do number 2, instead of doing number 2, we're just going to keep it on this side, on the left side, and do circles this way. Okay, circular motions. And then at any point when it comes up, you're ready to do a number 2. This is exactly what you've been doing. This downwards diagonal slash to the right side. And then if you continue that motion, it takes you in position to do a number 1, which is a downwards diagonal to the left side. But instead of doing that, we're just going to continue circular motion on the right side, just like we did on the left side. So right here, boom, boom, boom. And then at any point, we can take it back to the X strike right here, where we're going 1, 2, and then you can continue the circles, 1, 2, 1, continue the circles. So just mix it up like that. You're doing an X, and you're mixing the circles, 1, 2, boom, 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 1, 2. So this makes your movements a lot more continuous, okay? A lot more continuous, and this should help you with flowing. So just get some reps doing this, boom, 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 and make those circles on the left side and the right side and link them together with the X motion, which is what you started off with in this video. Another way to do it is you're going to be doing the X motion this way. This is still an X motion, and it is still a downwards diagonal and a downwards diagonal. It's just that when I'm doing this, I'm focusing more on the figure 8, and I'm not thinking about, is the edge actually cutting? I'm not worried about that. I'm just using my body mechanic to do this. So if you look right here, see, this is not even cutting. I'm just turning my wrist, and then I'm not cutting because this should be cutting with over here, but I'm turning my wrist. Why? Because the body mechanics is more efficient this way, okay? It's a lot more efficient, but for combat, this could be used for a defense, because like if someone's attacking me, I don't want to use the blade edge to defend against, like, let's say a baseball bat or something. I don't want to hurt the edge of my weapon. So I'll use the side or the spine, and that's where this can come in. So you'll see if you do this motion, and now when you go into here and do your circular motion here, the angle's a little bit different. This gives you a nice bam, bam motion right here. And then when I take it to this side over here, because it's not this, it's not the diagonal strike, it's here, okay? I can still, because this is a circular motion, it still takes me to here, okay? So even though I went on the right side, my stick is at this angle, which still gives me a circular motion this way, okay? This may be a little tricky to know what I'm talking about here, but you first need to understand this motion right here. This figure 8, circle, 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 figure 8, boom, boom, and there's still a circle over here, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so as you're doing this figure 8 motion, and when you create the circles here, you're going to notice that the angles are much more different than doing it straight on like this. And that's the point here. Even though this figure 8 motion is the same, technically the same as doing the first X strike, we're just bringing it down and down. When you link it with the circles, it changes the angles, okay? So that's the point in this video right here. So in order to understand this, you first need to be able to get to the level where you can do this figure 8 motion. And then, boom, you'll see right here, boom, 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 boom. It naturally is going to create different angles and different circular motions for you. When you come in, boom, with a very strong number 1 strike like this, I'm putting in a lot of force and power, and because of it, when I finish the motion, there's a little bit of a gap until I could go into the next motion, because I'm putting in so much power. You know, I become so committed to that. It's like when you throw, boom, your recovery time is going to become slower. So at that point, if you understand this figure 8 motion, you could go boom and recover like so, because right here, as I do the power shot, I'm continuing that figure 8 motion. So I'm changing it to a figure 8 motion. Boom, and see, that brought the stick from here. I'm just doing a figure 8 motion, and then I could do a circle here and do it again if I want to. So boom, boom. And of course I could change angles as well, but I apologize if it's a little confusing. If you're having trouble with it, please let me know and I'll try to go into more detail. But please start with a basic diagonal down X strikes that you're doing. Just make those X slashes and then convert it to a figure 8, okay, and add the circles. That's my best advice I could give you guys. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.